Laser Ming should be interesting to see them play this.
Oh yeah, I bet Ming is lapping this sort of thing up. He's used to mapping this sort of thing. Lots of test play, I bet. I'm sure this sort of thing. It's like, yes.
Ming asking the question that no one dares to ask, where's Happy Stick?
That's how it goes.
I'm not sure why we're still waiting here. I would assume that all players are ready with the warm-up locked in place. Looks like there are some technical things to get. Oh, looks like Locked Up needs to answer the door. That's interesting.
Oh yeah. Postman timing it just right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some Jehovah's Witnesses coming to the door.
It's a pretty reading heavy lineup this, to be fair. You got Noah and Gladdy and Laser in on the Dutch side. Ming and Gidzer on the Hong Kong side for this one.
Yeah, seeing actually 2 hidden picks here. And looks like it was Circumcised 1. As you mentioned, that's really interesting.
It's quite weird to like warm up on a CS1. I know it's obviously it's a gimmick pick, but I mean, it could almost be a bit counterintuitive because it's a lot more different to read this sort of thing. Because at least for me, when circle size is this large,
maybe that's what the team was going for, like confusing their opponents with this kind of pick. Lots of break early in. The song isn't too long, but it picks up in difficulty, so seeing breaks this early on would suggest we'll see a lot more near the end.
Yeah, once that speed up comes in, I'm expecting those FCs to drop.
Yeah, Ming with a spectacular 38% accuracy.
Yes. Look at that, you are well into that orange section to the left there.
And on the other hand, Gladiol with the spectacular 99.65% accuracy. That's really, really nice to see.
The 2 extremes right there. So you got 2 kinds of players.
Some off-screen action here. And Ming actually missing. I think that just helps him with his struggling accuracy. He's struggling to keep it under 40%, so missing there helps him out a bit.
Comes that speed up though, and the last FC is dropped from Gladdy. Not seeing one.
Noah actually failing near the end.
That ending is absolutely nasty.
Yeah, basically everyone either failed or missed the very ending section.
Well, there you go. A top score will go to the veteran. This is a leisure map. I'm sure he's quite familiar with it, and it shows.
I'm assuming that that was the Team Netherlands pick, just based on the fact that Gladiol performed so well on it, and so did Laser and Amnesia. Only 5 to 4 misses on each of the players. Really solid play. Now I wonder if Hong Kong is actually gonna take a proper warm-up here.
We'll soon see. I have a feeling that they might go for something spicy as well.
I mean, it could be seen as a response to that spicy pick, they giving their own. I would expect something really reading heavy, just so that Team Hong Kong can mess around a bit.
Yeah. Get their warm-up win. I mean, winning on the warm-ups is good for the psyche going into the actual match. Gives you a bit of confidence.
I think
sure.
I think it depends on the warm-up itself. If it's a stupid map that nobody's expecting to perform well on, then I don't think it has such a big impact like the map had in United Kingdom versus Japan, where they actually played a proper 6-star 2016 map. It looks like we're gonna have a really good some chilling down tunes here. Gunter Ding Dong Song, Soft Care. Just relaxing a bit here.
Oh, winding it down, just taking it down a few notches.
Getting into that good Oz vibe with that solid Gunter music.
Yeah. To be fair, looking at this, I'm not actually sure whose pick it was. This could have been either. So I'm guessing this is Hong Kong.
Yeah. I think talking more softly here is also a bit fitting to the mood here.
Actually, which version is this? This isn't the really old version. Like the old Andrea one. This is a different one. No DT. No DT. They're just going with the flow.
Just a relaxing pick.
Oh. I'm surprised glad he's not playing this one. Maybe getting the rest of the team out to get a run out, I suppose. Makes sense. We're seeing Viva Lam and Jackie Lam come in on the Netherlands side for this.
I think this map is a great pick for establishing an intimate mood that we'll have with the score. So this map is predicting a really close match, score difference being 1 or 2 for each match point.
And that goes without saying. I think it's Jackie's turn to try and take on Ming at his own game.
This is an actually very interesting remix or mix of the song, because we are already 3/4 of the way through here and the lyrics just kicked in, so quite interesting. This is like an actual intro. When you listen to an album, this is like the introduction set that you'd have in the beginning. Kind of interesting. Oh, it looks like Jackie Lam and Ming actually were having a battle of worse accuracy here, and looks like Jackie Lam actually won. Interesting.
Yep.
I mean, I was expecting a entertaining pick, but still that was really interesting.
It's Mingak versus Jackie-Ak. Jackie-Ak's the winner today. And that actually was an Andrea map. Yeah. See, it's actually mapped this twice.
The Laser Ming should be interesting to see them play this.
Oh yeah, I bet Ming is lapping this sort of thing up. He's used to mapping this sort of thing. Lots of test play, I bet. I'm sure this sort of thing. It's like, yes.
Ming asking the question that no one dares to ask, where's Happy Stick?
That's how it goes.
I'm not sure why we're still waiting here. I would assume that all players are ready with the warm-up locked in place. Looks like there are some technical things to get. Oh, looks like locked up needs to answer the door. Now that's interesting.
Oh yeah. Postman timing it just right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some Jehovah's Witnesses coming to the door.
It's a pretty reading heavy lineup this, to be fair. You got Noah and Gladdy and Laser in on the Dutch side, Ming and Gidzer on the Hong Kong side for this one.
Yeah, seeing actually 2 hidden picks here, and looks like it was Circle Size 1. As you mentioned, that's really interesting.
it's quite weird to like warm up on a CS1. I know it's obviously it's a gimmick pick, but I mean, it could almost be a bit counterintuitive because it's a lot more different to read this sort of thing. Because at least for me, when circle size is this large,
maybe that's what the team was going for, like confusing their opponents with this kind of pick. Lots of break early in. The song isn't too long, but it picks up in difficulty, so seeing breaks this early on would suggest we'll see a lot more near the end.
Yeah, once that speed up comes in, I'm expecting those FCs to drop.
Yeah, Ming with a spectacular 38% accuracy.
Yes. Look at that, you are well into that orange section to the left there.
And on the other hand, Gladiol with the spectacular 99.65% accuracy. That's really, really nice to see.
The two extremes right there. So you got two kinds of players.
Some off-screen action here. And Ming actually missing. I think that just helps him with his struggling accuracy. He's struggling to keep it under 40%, so missing there helps him out a bit.
Comes that speed up though, and the last FC is dropped from Gladdy. Not seeing one.
Noah actually failing near the end.
That ending is absolutely nasty.
Yeah, basically everyone either failed or missed the very ending section.
Well, there you go. A top score will go to the veteran. This is a leisure map. You're always quite familiar with it, and it shows.
I'm assuming that that was the Team Netherlands pick, just based on the fact that Gladiol performed so well on it, and so did Laser and Amnesia. Only 5 to 4 misses on each of the players. Really solid play. Now I wonder if Hong Kong is actually gonna take a proper warm-up here.
We'll soon see. I have a feeling that they might go for something spicy as well.
I mean, it could be seen as a response to that spicy pick, they giving their own. I would expect something really reading heavy, just so that Team Hong Kong can mess around a bit.
Yeah. Get their warm-up win. I mean, winning on the warm-ups is good for the psyche going into the actual match. Gives you a bit of confidence. I think
it depends on the warm-up itself. If it's a stupid map that nobody's expecting to perform well on, then I don't think it has such a big impact like the map had in United Kingdom versus Japan, where they actually played a proper 6-star 2016 map. It looks like we're gonna have a really, really good, some chilling down tunes here. Gunther Ding Dong Song, Soft Care. Just relaxing a bit here.
Oh, winding it down, just taking it down a few notches.
Getting into that good Oz vibe with that solid Gunther music.
Yeah. To be fair, looking at this, I'm not actually...
Silly Mrs. Chaos Lid's actually missing just a while ago, and Mata as well, so Netherlands have a strong lead here.
But I bet Chaos Lit is kicking himself after that. He's got some really solid hack. It really was just a fluke miss, that.
Yeah, it's all about snapping those linear jumps.
Yep, hitting the break, and the Netherlands are going to be feeling pretty good with their 4-way FC.
Oh, and just to say that Amnesia missing right after the break.
Oh, bloody hell.
Giving some hope for Team Hong Kong, I'd say. Still 2 FCs versus 3. If this keeps on, Netherlands will grab an automatic win. Accuracy is really great across the board. I think the lowest accuracy we have here is 98.48, which is ridiculous. Oh, and Mata actually missing. really hurting Team Hong Kong here. Netherlands just growing their lead, 500,000 points almost.
Yids and Denianez are holding strong for Hong Kong, but...
And Denianez are missing right after you say he's doing well. Really unfortunate for the side of Hong Kong. The match is practically sealed with that, unless we see some breaks, which I don't expect to see.
Nah. Yeah, this chorus is a little bit trickier, but the damage is done. Good. Shot there.
Netherlands take their first pick. Viveliam actually only won 1x100, really solid accuracy. And Chaos Blitz also with 3 100s and 1 X miss. That's really unfortunate. Oh, and Hong Kong actually calling the first pick right off the bat. Again, we're gonna enjoy the best map of the pool here. Finally.
I mean, it is a good map, you know. It's really cool, and the map is he's a really cool guy as well.
Yeah, I talked to him quite a bit.
Oh. I think this is a really good pick for Hong Kong. This is the sort of map that they can bring out that consistency that I've gotten to this point. This sort of no mod, long map. They have players like Chaos Litz and Gids and players like Ming as well. They're just really, really good at just keeping consistent combo in this sort of thing.
Yeah, but on the side of the Netherlands, I know for a fact that Laser is really good at technical maps, so this should be an easy full combo for her. And actually, yeah, I'm not so sure they just swapped in Lily. I haven't seen Lily play before, but...
Yeah, I think Lily came in for a couple of individual maps in the groups. Wasn't a major player, but definitely did his part. Appearing here. I'm sure I'm going to be looking at the players like Laser to full combo this. And Chaos Litz as well, I'd expect to do really well on this.
Yeah. I'll keep my eyes on Chaos Litz and Laser, at least.
And for the most part, this map is relatively standard, but of course, as a modern map, lots of tricky slider patterns to deal with. And some tricky accelerating streams as well, which are really one of the nastier sections to do consistently.
Yeah, I believe
on them.
In the last match, I think 4 players missed on the stream in the middle. It was such a brutal death stream. So many players missed there. And everyone hit the jump stream near the end, which was really surprising for me.
Yeah, that stream in the middle it catches you off guard. If you're not awake, it can really catch you with your pants down. There we go, map number 2.
Everyone in the chat can get the sour pleases ready for the drop. I think this map tests overall quite many aspects of skill. Being such a long map and having streams, slider patterns, and even some 1/3 accuracy patterns. It's a really all-around map. Everyone's starting off strong, like expected. Chaos Litz with a 100% accuracy. We'll look to see if he can keep that up. No breaks as of yet, and we are coming into the first drop here.
Yep, here's where teams are going to get split a bit more, I think. Trickiest snappy jumps on those sliders here, all the way through. Pretty much until the end of the map.
Still holding an 8-way full combo, really impressive. Chaos Litz with the SS still, Laser with 99.61% accuracy. Oh, and Chaos is missing. I think he missed 5 notes in the stream. You can see his frustration immediately through his cursor. That's really unfortunate for the side of Hong Kong.
Yeah, caught him out really hard, but at least he's the only one. They still have 3 full combos, although hoping for a bit from Netherlands. Certainly competitive though.
Yeah, I believe that stream is one of those parts where you just expect it so much that you miss on it because you expect, or you like over concentrate on it. And here on this break, you can actually see that Netherlands, they can see that they grew a score lead here, so they can be confident that they have ability to be in the driving position here. Oh, Lily actually missing on the relatively easy jumps, not too difficult, but that's a shame. Making it possible for Hong Kong to do a comeback if they actually combo this all the way through, I believe.
Maybe. I mean, Netherlands do have the accuracy advantage, but Chaos Lit's little combo to even that out. I think they still need something else, though, from Netherlands here. And I said that's still the end coming.
Missing. Getting to a moderate jump section here. Just need to aim here, nothing too hard. Just before we go to the last chorus, and from there straight into the last part of the map. Really solid accuracies. Oh, Saku actually breaking there. That's really bad for Team Hong Kong. We need a break from Team Netherlands, a sub if they want to get a comeback here.
Yeah, breaking on that section really was one of the easier ones. That's so unlucky.
There's still chance if we get 2 to 3 combo breaks for the jump stream here. I'm expecting to see a lot of combo breaks here.
The difference ain't much. I mean, maybe if an implosion from Netherlands happened here, there's a chance.
Vivali, I'm actually missing the entire stream. That's really good for Hong Kong. I don't know if it's enough.
Nah, I don't think that's going to be enough. It's going to be close, but I think they're going to be just short.
Saku missing there, seals the deal. Laser doing what is expected of her and full combo.
Yeah, getting the job done there, Laser. Locking in that FC along with Amnesia for the Netherlands. Taking that win, not by much, but they did it.
Perfect FC, no slide tails missed. Really solid job there. Netherlands actually going 2-0 against Hong Kong. I mean, Hong Kong needs to get a match like a point here. Otherwise, it's gonna just steamroll the Netherlands' favor, I believe. I would assume that we're gonna see the AR8 pick now, like really soon. I'm expecting it to be the next one. Would be really surprised if it isn't.
I think either team could be picking that sort of thing. So yeah, for sure, we got to see some of that stuff by the end of this. And this would be a good time to do it.
Yeah, I think Hong Kong would be like confident, even though they are losing 2-0. I still believe they're confident enough to pull it on against Netherlands as their own pick. Games on the satellite. There comes the reading pick.
Yep, the no mod old map at a pretty high BPM.
One of the 3 maps that I said will be most likely to see here, and AR8, OD9, really much a reading and accuracy battle here, just as shown in the last point of the last match.
Yeah, quite a few overlapping single taps here at a high BPM. It's also got quite a few little burst streams here and there, so watch your finger lock, but for the most part, it's just a pretty awkward aim map on a small circle size. Testing your reading.
Yeah, I remember watching it and I was like just confused. Even though it's AR9, it was just confusing because of the way the emphasis is done there. There is no spacing emphasis. The spacing is really inconsistent.
It's also quite tricky to accuracy as well. This map is OD9, which makes it quite tricky, especially if you're struggling with reading or snapping of sorts. It can be easy to drop a lot of AC, and well, to be honest, this is the sort of map you don't really expect much of an aqua on, but huge chance if these two feel like doing well on this map today. Certainly
yeah,
possible.
I mean, there's room for carrying this by good combo and good accuracy. I think it was seen in the last match as well. Your UK versus Japan match where Japan just had like everyone was down 5% accuracy wise to every single play of UK basically. In addition to the full combos from the side of UK.
See a few swaps coming in, Lily bouncing out, and Gladdy will be coming in for this old map. Does make sense, this. Maybe a style he's very familiar with. Looks like we're seeing a similar lineup on the Hong Kong side. They're not budging any of their players. So just the one... Oh, I'll tell a lie now. Denny Nezar's coming in for Saku. My mistake. So Hong Kong swapping 1, Netherlands swapping 1 for this next. Again, that one makes sense as well. Denny Nezar, been around a few years and quite well versed on these sort of low AR maps. So the OD9 on that slow part, doing some work to the players. Only Chaos Litz at the 99% on that intro. But here we go. And when immediately Chaos Litz drops on that first stream, just as I say, he drops it. First miss.
This song doesn't go easy on you, even at the beginning. Just straight up hardcore stuff.
Solid stuff about this first chorus. Oh, wow, okay. Well, just as we say that, it's going to be Netherlands actually finding quite a few breaks on that first chorus. Amnesia and Laser.
Really unfortunate for the side of Netherlands, but this being Hong Kong's pick, it's probably possible that they practice this more than Netherlands.
Well, early days are going well for them for sure. Amnesia actually missed quite a few notes after he broke, losing a bit of accuracy points there.
Oh, Chaos Litz actually listened. I believe he had missed already, so it's not one of those full combos going away.
It's still just 2 versus 3. The accuracies aren't really doing much work for Netherlands. Hong Kong matching them, so hoping for another break on this final chorus coming up.
Oh, Violin actually missing the Netherlands with only 1 full combo remaining against 3 full combos.
That's painful. That's got to be the game, I think. They really needed that second full combo and then hope for an implosion from Hong Kong, but at the moment, looking like an excellent pick for them.
Yeah, even if Hong Kong drops 2 full combos now, it doesn't matter. They still have enough points to carry this one.
Yeah, it's like a really solid pick for Hong Kong. Netherlands, their players had some consistency issues on this. Quite a few misses from the players. We've seen the final FC from Gladiol break there as well.
And Jit's missing just near the end. Only 2 FCs remain for the side of Hong Kong.
Amnesia and Laser helped bring it back after their break, but too little too late by then.
Yeah, a solid 500,000 point win for Hong Kong, making the match 2-1.
It turns out that was just the ticket to get their points on the board. And I wonder, now they have the next pick, because that was Netherlands' pick, if they're going to go for another old map and try to consolidate with more reading.
Yeah, there is the AR8 map. Ming actually didn't miss a single slider tail there. I don't know how impressive that is, but still a solid full combo. The accuracies weren't as great. Nobody even getting a 98% accuracy, but I believe that's to be expected with such a gimmicky OD9 map.
Yeah, the accuracies we saw there were pretty decent for what we'd expect for full combos. A 98 and or above on this is pretty impressive.
Oh, and we're gonna see a hard rock pick, Kimika, and that was banned last match, I believe, but it was played in the first one. So it's a relatively new map ranked November 1st. So in this month, players haven't had time to prepare for it prior to this week, basically. So from what I can remember on the match that was South Korea versus Taiwan, players were struggling in this map quite a bit. It wasn't as smooth sailing as I expected for it to be because of the consistency and intuitive patterning.
Yeah, this one has some really wide jumps in it. The BPM is quite standard, so it's a relatively comfortable speed, but there are some really wide jumps, some tricky streams here and there in this. So quite mechanically intensive for what a hard rock map is. I can see that quite a few players would struggle on this, but Hong Kong opts in that this is their ticket forward. They certainly have the players for it. That said, I don't think either team have a really strong hard rock roster, but they have decent ones. So how they feel on the day might decide this one. It could go either way.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking. Now, wasn't sure if there were any hard rock one trick players here. I mean, if you say that there aren't, then I guess there really aren't that many. I'm thinking if Jackie Lam is a good hard rock player. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, it's certainly decent. They're very capable of being able to full combo this on the day. I just feel like maybe if things don't go their way, the odd miss here and there can really tank a score. Like, can't see anyone here guaranteeing an FC, but I mean, players like Jackie or Laser, Amnesia, Chaos Lit, Ming could certainly get an FC on this. But this is the kind of map that really could be a coin flip on an FC or a pretty heavily tanked score.
Yeah, I think maybe Deny and Nesan can get a good combo on this. I believe that when you're playing a lot of tournaments, the consistency from playing, or rather the comfortability that you get from playing a lot in these tournaments shows in this kind of matches where you aren't like the best player at the given mod.
If they went for it, they must be feeling good on it. So we'll see if it pays off for them. Risky, but early break from Amnesia going to be helping them out.
Yeah, very much a 50-50 from what I can tell, unless Hong Kong has been training this a lot.
Just a couple of odd misses from Ming and Amnesia early on. In the early days, in what is quite a long map, there's over 1,000 combo on this, and it's not very dense. So another thing to note on this map as well is HP drain is kind of unforgiving. It's not really brutal, but there's definitely a chance to see fails on this map. There is a possibility.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the overall difficulty here is. I think both of the hard rock picks were actually overall difficult. Oh, I mean, HP drain 7. So yeah, I think there's much room for failing. And Deny and Nessa actually missed it almost entire stream, I think.
Halfway point, and so far, Netherlands looking good. They're
And
three full combos.
and as you say that Amnesia and Vivalium both missing the... Losing one of those 3 full combos, unfortunately.
Bloody hell. Every time. Every time.
Every time. I mean, that's just how it works. Amnesia missing there as well. Not one of the 2 combos here, so not like really crucial for Netherlands. Laser and Jackie Lam do need to keep their combos up.
Yeah, absolutely. Combo-wise, it's even. And look at that score difference. Nothing in it, really. Entering this final chorus, this final quarter.
Vivalion missing there actually brings the score in favor of Hong Kong.
Yeah, swung 50k now.
Oh, Jackie Lam missing there. I think that seals the deal unless we see a fail, but Hong Kong proven that they can show up with this hard rock pick here.
Yeah, keeping their nerve on this final chorus section, this final jump section. Netherlands found a couple of people choking at the worst moment.
Yeah, really solid performance from Laser and Chaos Litz. They have been the 2 players to keep your eyes on in this match, so far at least.
Yeah, I mean, Chaos Litz has found quite a few misses at the worst times in the last few maps, but this time, banking a solid 99% FC.
Best accuracy and the best combo as well. Really great run from him.
Yeah, and Laser not far behind with a 98.7. Both of those well played. The winner is Hong Kong. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and just like that, we're back to a tie game.
Netherlands with that next pick, though.
I really have no clue what they'd want to pick here. I mean, I guess they could throw an audible here, just something we don't expect. The AR8 would be way too predictable here. I'm thinking of something like, well, blue maybe? Mid is blue?
Possibly, yeah. I'm thinking since they lost the last 2, you know, the momentum's in Hong Kong's favour after those last 2. I'm thinking something a bit safer would be good to try and level things out somewhat. Something like blue would be decent. Although Hong Kong should be decent on that as well. That map does have the odd nasty section though that can really cause anyone to miss.
Ah, and the pick is actually going to be Suki Sexual. Man, I can't pronounce that for the life of me. I was just about to comment on how it hasn't been picked yet and how free mods have been barely recognized in these matches so far, but here we go.
Yeah, not many free mods this far, but yeah, we're seeing this speedy jump map. Quite a standard map, very modern map, very recently ranked this.
Yeah, this is the kind of map that is it's gonna be really balanced between the 2 teams. Like, the fact that this is a free mod and it doesn't particularly favor either mod, hard rock or hidden, so all the players can get their share here. So this is gonna be really close. All about consistency, really.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more hiddens than hard rocks, but yeah, for sure, hard rock is a possibility. It's also quite high BPM as well. It's not very streamy. Or sorry, it's not streamy at all, but
yeah, I don't think it has anything more than triplets. I don't even remember this expert difficulty having any 5-node streams, but I could be wrong on that.
No, I don't think it does at all, pretty much. Hong Kong did ban the speedy DT, which is around this BPM, although that one was streams. And after seeing against on a satellite and how the players dealt with that speed quite recently, which is around 225, they should be fine speed-wise on this. But more or less just a standard jump map, so you bring in those more modern, contemporary players on this sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm wondering here if anyone is gonna bring out the hidden hard rock here. It'll be really interesting to see that one.
Yeah, that would be a brave move, but could be something that people find more comfortable than a hard rock. We do see.
Yeah, maybe kids hidden hard rock. We will see.
Seen some names for the first time in this match here. Colte and Matha joining in for Hong Kong.
Yeah, I believe Matha played one of the warm-ups at least. Oh, looks like Matha might not actually be playing this one. Still thinking which players should play.
Oh, looking at that chat, and it looks like we're seeing quite a lot of mods for this one.
Yeah, that's... I mean, when you think about it, if Netherlands picks one mod, then Hong Kong goes like, hey, we need to one-up that, and it eventually leads to tons of mods. Would be interesting to see like more hidden hard rocks than hidden or single hard rocks.
Well, that would be something. I think for sure we're seeing at least one hidden hard rock got mentioned in there, but the question is who's taking it.
I mean, when you think about it, this match is the teams are so even that they might want to show off to each other like a good competition in that sense that they pick a ton of mods instead of playing it safe.
It's like, oh, do you think we're just gonna pick 2 mods? No, who does that? Who does that?
Oh, and we see 2 hidden hard rocks and full hidden mods for the side of Hong Kong. Oh wait, we actually see, every single player with a mod here. Doesn't surprise me in the sense that hidden is essentially free score multiplier in this map.
I've seen just the hard rock from Laser though, and it's going to be Ming versus Vivalam with those hidden hard rocks.
Actually quite surprised to see Laser opting out for hard rock instead of hidden here. Maybe she just feels more comfortable with hard rock. Who knows? Colte with an early miss down. It's gonna put Netherlands in a good position going forwards. Oh wait, actually Vivalium had already missed as well. But still Vivalium holding a longer combo. And as I said, that Amnesia missing on the side of Netherlands. Lots of misses, really relatively early parts and easy parts, surprising.
BFC's 2 coming out of that first chorus. And good for Hong Kong thus far. Even with that score bonus from Laser with his hard rock over those hiddens, hard rock giving more score, it's not going to be enough for them just yet.
Yeah, Hong Kong is steadily growing their lead with the combo advantage. But we still have a lot of time in the map, so still room for anything to happen here.
All the players that missed are really bringing it back well. Nothing in that combo advantage right now with that whisker for Hong Kong. Solid lead, but it's not much.
Oh, Saku missing there. Gives room for Netherlands to make a comeback here. Oh, but Vivalium missing with hidden hard rock. That's really bad. Basically neutralizes the miss from Saku there.
That's quite tense at the break time. Hong Kong have the edge, but only by a little bit. But entering the final chorus, though, they only have to hold on for a little bit, and they're probably home free. Slow a bit until it gets harder as well for a few notes.
Yeah, this is quite tough for Ming with the hidden hard rock. He needs to keep the combo.
Man, gotta give props to Ming though. 1k combo with that hidden hard rock.
Yeah, really impressive. The big hidden hard rock and beat a carry on your team. Oh, Colte and Amnesia missing there both at the same time. I believe that neutralizes the combos. Basically dead even combos from all sides. Vivalium and Saku having a bit of difference there, but the fact that Ming has such a multiplier on his hidden hard rocks just gives basically Hong Kong the free win there. There's no more room for a comeback from the side of Netherlands with 3 breaks in the very end.
Yeah, it's all over. It's just laser with that FC, and he's going to bank it, but it's not going to be enough. The team performance from Hong Kong getting the job done.
Yeah, Ming with well, not solo carry. Gids did well as well, but with the hidden hard rock full combo, didn't even drop a single slider tail. Exceptional performance from Ming. And Laser actually doing really solid. I think 3 FCs in a row, or yeah,
It is.
Isn't it 3? I think it's 3 FCs in a row.
No, he missed against on a satellite, so.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, after that performance, he's going to be feeling pretty good. Yeah, props to Gids and Ming, making it work for their team, taking a win on a very close back and forth map. We thought that one might be a bit of a wild card, and it was. Now Hong Kong have the lead for the first time in this match.
Hong Kong
came back 2-0 down.
Yeah, 3 in a row. Momentum is all in their favor, and it's their big event, so Netherlands really needs to show up with the next one.
I feel not happy with that. Not happy with that one. It was unfortunate. The hidden hard rock didn't quite pay off for him.
And here comes the second expected pick of the match, Pop It from the hidden pool.
This one got some really tricky overlaps and tricky little aim patterns in it. Lots of overlapping sliders under notes and whatnot, and some tricky, hard to read stacks and buzz slider patterns. Not really space, not really an aim map at all. A little bit of an awkward one to read. Another quite long map as well. It is very modern though, this, outside of its eccentric style.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the longer maps. I think it caps at 3 minutes 40 seconds, so that's really long.
AR9 as well. When I was playing this, actually, I wasn't sure whether it was AR9 or like AR 9.2 or something. But it is AR9, I believe.
Yeah, it's AR9, not any decimals added to that. I would have thought that while playing this it would feel like 8.8 rather than 9.2, so that's interesting.
Seeing a couple of swaps for both teams now. Amnesia and Vivalam will be swapping in for Jackie Lam and Gladiol on the Dutch side, it seems. And Ming is going to make way for Chaos Lit.
Yeah, I think this is one of those picks that Gladiol is prepared for, given how which matches or maps rather he has been playing so far.
Yeah, the changes on the Netherlands side definitely make sense. Both of those guys, handy reading players, and Chaos Lit's coming in as well.
I'm actually a bit surprised to see Ming not playing this one.
Yeah, I would have figured he would have been decent on this, but for one reason or another. Maybe he just finds it really awkward. And it is, to be honest.
Yeah, it could be that Coltay has been preparing for this one in particular. He's been showing in some really specific picks so far. Oh, Jackie Lam and Gids both with an early miss. So early that it doesn't really make a difference here. Especially since both of them miss at the same time.
Oh yeah, but look at Jackie's act though in the early days. 90% from him. That's going to be tanking.
That's really interesting since the overall difficulty is only overall difficulty 8. Tanking accuracy so hard makes little sense to me. Maybe he's just having a rough time reading it.
The Jackie act is strong, dude.
Or maybe it's because I don't know which would feel more natural. I think this map is both single tappable and alternatable. So maybe it's the fact that he just can't single tap fast enough, but he still feels more comfortable at single tapping than alternating this way.
I think for sure it'd be a single tap map. Really, it's not too fast. This.
I mean, I'm seeing at least 3 players playing alternating style here. Lily, Saku, and Gitz actually missing again.
I see, right? Yeah, Hong Kong side with the alternating on this.
So yeah, that's 3 out of 8 people, almost half playing this alternate.
Fair dues. To be honest, going into this, I wouldn't even thought to alternate this. I guess all players, that's what they do. Jackie bringing it back after that early miss though, and his accuracy is coming back as well.
Yeah, looks like I was right with saying Colte has been practicing this one in particular, and is coming in for specific picks. 99.53% accuracy with full combo. Really solid performance so far. There's still a bit until we come to the actual hardest part of this map, but Netherlands gonna be building up some score advantage in this relatively easy part for a while still. I think it's around 900 combo when we come to the tricky 90-degree angle snaps, where we've seen so far quite many misses.
Yeah,
Git's actually missing too. And here comes the tricky part. Lily missing. Git struggling a bit. Still no other breaks.
Combo is a little bit in advantage of Hong Kong though, and they have the accuracy. They should have enough time to just about claw this back. Oh, but not if that happens. There goes Saku and Gids again.
Oh, yeah, that's basically seals the deal for Netherlands. I don't think, unless they lose all of their 3 combos now. Oh, and they lose 2 as I say that. No, that's really, I don't know if there's enough time. 100,000 point. 100,000 point.
There is, you know.
Oh, really close.
Oh, dearie me. Okay. Okay.
Oh, and 14,000 point lead for Netherlands. Winning that one just barely.
Really was, wasn't it? Colte with the FC 500's a really good run from him, but it's going to be the Netherlands win off that combo of the whole team. But wow, they had to work for that.
Yeah, Gibbs is struggling basically. Basically was the reason why Netherlands won this one. Unfortunate, 1x misses 3 of those from the side of Netherlands still.
Yep, Jackie Lamb managing to bring his Zach back to avoid that B.
And we're back at 3-3 tie again. As expected, a very close match. I mean, I'm already thinking if we're gonna see a tiebreaker here.
It's well poised so far. Halfway into this match.
I'd expect the AR8 hidden pick next. Just so when players are now comfortable with the lower reading, so it would make sense to pick it now or maybe save it later, but still I think it's gonna be next.
It could be imminent. I think they're better off leaving it for later because they're going to be guaranteed at least one more pick. So they could bring it out later, I think. The kind of thing you bring out when it's tense.
Maybe they want to wait it out. Maybe both teams want to wait for the other to pick it. Maybe that's the deal here.
Yeah, it looms large over this match. As long as those kind of maps remain open, you're going to see them. Not banning it and then not picking it is very, very rare when it comes to the weird AR8 hidden picks you find in these tournaments.
Oh, and we're actually gonna see a hard rock pick in end day. Really interesting. I wasn't expecting another hard rock pick, given how I didn't know if the players were rather so good with hard rock, but with Laser's performance showing that she can hit all of these hard rock patterns, I think this is better for Netherlands, just based off of that.
Yeah, Laser did well on the free mod with hard rock for sure, but the last hard rock pick did go to Hong Kong and they did pretty well on it. So it is a bit of a risky pick, but this map is a much different style to Kimika Gimika.
Yeah, definitely. And here the threat of failing is much more imminent as well.
Yeah, it is pretty tricky. It's a faster map. There's 200 BPM, lots of shaped jumps, lots of squares and symmetry patterns. It's an older map, galvanized style, who does a lot of symmetry mapping and tricky shapes.
Do you think that as a player it would add more stress and to know that if you lose enough accuracy on a stream or miss a short section of a stream, you fail? Is that in the back of your head while you play this kind of HP 7 or rather HP 9.8 maps?
Well, yeah, it's always something you try to avoid for sure. I mean, because if you bugger up a stream, you're going to die on this HP drain. But I mean, it's something you try to not think about when you're just focusing on playing.
And Vivalim actually missing really early. Unfortunate for the side of Netherlands. I was just about to say how this map is only 2 minutes long, so there really isn't really much room to miss combo. I guess he missed relatively early, so it's not the end of the world, but still.
The harder sections could definitely bring out some more misses from people, so this one's certainly not over yet.
Yeah, definitely not so. Oh, Vivalim actually missing again, having a lot of trouble here. Maybe it's the nerves getting to him. Oh, and Chaos Lit's missing on the side of Hong Kong. Balanced it out a bit, but it's still gonna be in this favor of Hong Kong. Vivalim tanking accuracy there with the stream, missing it partly and getting lots of 100s. Shakilam also struggling with accuracy. Denianes are missing as well. Balances out a bit. 3 full combos versus 2, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Hong Kong have the accuracy though, so they're not going to be getting too far away.
It all comes down to the last section of the map here.
Yeah, the hardest section of the map, and Netherlands need to hold those combos.
Yeah, they're making up ground. They're catching Hong Kong with a steady pace. Oh, Ming missing there. I think that gives Netherlands a huge advantage.
It's 1 FC versus 1 though. 1 FC versus 1.
Versus Kids. I still think that Netherlands is gonna build up more score here. And Kids missing there, losing the 1v1, and Laser will carry the team to victory here.
Yeah, man, you were saying Laser putting in the work on Hard Rock, and look at him. Big carry here. Well, at least Amnesia and Jackie Lam had really good combos, but Laser delivered that final touch.
Yeah, very consistent so far in this match. Certainly a player to look out for as the match continues. Really solid performance in Hard Rock, Hidden and No Mod.
Yeah, he's been having a good game so far, man. Certainly the Netherlands are going to be hoping he keeps that up.
And that's a point Netherlands really needed to get with their own pick. Giving the room to lose the next one, which is Hong Kong pick. So really even.
Yeah, so both Hard Rock picks got picked. One went to Hong Kong, one went to the Netherlands.
Yeah, I mean, I can't work out what the players would want to pick here. Like, so far we've seen both Hard Rock picks, which I wasn't expecting at all. Instead of seeing something like Blue or the AR8 hidden map.
So what's open for Hong Kong now, of course? I mean, quite a few no mods. The Jumpy no mods, Sumi, Dagawa, Karenka's open, Blue is open, Joe and Hey Kids is open.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we see Sumi, Dagawa, Karenka, because neither of the teams just feel like they are the kind of jump players only. They go much more streamy and technical maps so far.
Perhaps. I do think Hong Kong would be quite decent on that sort of thing, though. On this more conventional map, they have some really scary consistency players.
And here comes Imprinting from the Fremont pool.
Ooh.
That's a streamy map and relatively short still. But it definitely favors hidden picks here, so I think it's actually very clever from the side of Hong Kong, because laser picking Hard Rock here is... Hard Rock is much harder on this map than hidden is, so you'd much rather want to pick hidden. Maybe they're trying to make laser choke here.
Yeah, this map's got quite a few streams in it, quite a few very spaced ones as well, and certainly hidden is going to be a preferred mod. I wonder if laser's going to be swapped out for this, or if he's just going to go for it.
I think laser is not going to be swapped out for any of these matches. I think since match 1, laser has been playing, so...
Yeah, well, he's been on the form he has. I wouldn't bet against him to manage to full combo this with Hard Rock, although I wouldn't be surprised to see him swap the mods out this time.
Yeah, I mean, hidden is still a solid pick, so I'm not expecting Hard Rock picks, but maybe just laser feels like it's more comfortable to play with Hard Rock, even with the reduced circle size and streamy nature here.
Jackie Lamb coming in for Lily on this one once again.
Maybe we'll even see Ming versus Vivilian with the hidden Hard Rocks again. Now that would be something.
Ooh, the mods are a bit more conservative on this one. At least for Hong Kong, not for Netherlands though.
Yeah, lots of hidden picks as expected, and laser going with the Hard Rock.
Let's go in for it then.
No,
Wish him luck.
Yeah, all that Netherlands needs to do is basically full combo this just over 2-minute map, and they win just off of their score multipliers.
Oh, easier said than done though. It's all how laser deals with those streams at the end. This map's relatively standard for the most part. The harder parts is certainly in the second half, and for the no-mods and the hiddens, it's probably easier than some of the other maps in this pool. But laser got some work to do.
I mean, if laser can full combo this, it will just be a huge confidence boost for the upcoming matches as well. And so far the lead is around 70,000-80,000 points for the side of Netherlands, as expected, even with all players full comboing it.
Yeah, accuracy is pretty much even as well, so it's all in that mod combo.
We are 2/3 of the map through the map and still no combo drops. Wonder if that can keep up.
Oh, and there goes laser.
Laser choking those tiny circles. I think there's some cursor shaking. Oh, Amnesia missing as well. Really unfortunate. And Hong Kong, Vivalian missing as well. Hong Kong just picking up the lead. I think it's pretty much sealed with those misses.
Yeah, it ends with no full combos on the Netherlands side and 3 on Hong Kong side. Their conservative mod choice really working out this time. I think Netherlands bit off a bit too much there with those mod choices. Yeah, quite a few misses from them. Some decent runs, but once that hard section kicked in, they did drop those combos pretty heavily. And Hong Kong will take that point 4-4.
We're getting ever so close to tiebreaker here. And Ming with please no virgin code.
No, not that map, no.
I mean, like mentioned, I believe Hong Kong and Netherlands are similar in the sense that they don't enjoy those kind of jumpy maps. They are going much rather go for the streamy and technical maps, and Virgin Code is all about those huge jumps, basically.
Neither team want a tiebreaker, but I mean, it's looming large on this. Now it's time for the last pick from either team. Netherlands with it, and What are they going to do with the final pick? Again, 3 no mods are open. No DTs are open.
Yeah, if we don't see blue and the hidden pick for the last 2, I'm surprised.
Yeah, because the only 3 mod left is Get Jinxed. Quite a standard one. Wouldn't be surprised to see it, but to be honest, I can't really see either of these picking no mod now. The way the picks have gone, they've gone for the more spicy stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're picking stuff that both teams are comfortable with. Like, I don't think either team has picked a map that is like clear advantage to one team. They are really similar in terms of skill.
The question is, though, who, if anyone, is picking Higan Rito? They're mulling it over, taking a while for this pick. I think I'm expecting either Higan Rito or that other 3 mod.
Yep.
And you move Noah again. Captain coming in from Netherlands.
Yeah, Noah's been sitting out for almost the entire match.
Yeah, he's pretty much been taking a back seat to his team. And with the maps in there, I guess Noah felt like he had better players for the job. Noah is more of a reading player.
Yeah, that's understandable. Looks like there might have been some technical issues as well. But sometimes when you think about it, it might be good for a captain to sit on the bench and cheer everyone on. Oh, and here comes Sumidagawa Karenka. Really safe pick. Wasn't expecting this at all, but well, here we go.
No. The way the picks have been going, I wasn't sure we'd see just the regular old jump map, but hey, maybe it's a good time to bring it out, considering the more weirder picks that have come out, to go with something more standard.
Maybe this is just the warm-up to the Virgin Code map. They know that it's gonna be tiebreaker, so they're just warming up already with some jumps.
Yeah, why not get ready for it? It's obvious. But fairly short map this, around 2 minutes long. All jumps pretty much. One of the harder maps mechanically, one of the highest star rating maps in the pool. It's just below 2 minutes in length, with OD9 just below, so there's quite a tight accuracy window on it, but no major streams to be talking about. It's all in that aim.
Yeah, I mean, the BPM is comfortable 180, so the accuracy comes almost naturally here.
Seen Jackie Lamb come in for Amnesia on this one.
I'd expect Chaos Blitz to do really well on this map. I think Chaos Blitz is a good jump map player as well, so I'd keep eyes on Chaos Blitz.
Yeah, it's the sort of map that could go either way. It's going to come down to the consistency. Who can keep the cool? Of course, the winner of this guarantees that they will need a tiebreaker to lose it. So it's a big point, this.
Yep. Lots of good accuracy so far, as expected. We have 2, 3, 100%. I'd be surprised if Chaos Blitz misses his 100% because of accuracy drop. I'm more expecting, well, just as I say, that he does drop some accuracy. Oh, and Laser missing.
Really early miss from Laser there. As the wider jumps come in.
Looks like I'm giving some cast curse. Chaos Blitz actually missing too. Was not expecting that. And Lily as well.
Yep. The second and final chorus section, and it is 3 FCs to 2 in favour of Hong Kong. Looking good here.
Chaos Blitz and Laser both dropping went the full combos, but I think the score point advantage is growing too high for Netherlands to catch, unless some big drops come from the side of Hong Kong already.
Yeah, you're gonna need some big ones now, man.
And instead, Laser and Lily both miss. And so does Kids, but it's too little too late.
Yeah, there we go. 2 FCs to 2, but the team effort of Hong Kong giving them a pretty comfortable win in the end, about 400k.
The Vivelium with the SS run on this was not surprised to see an SS run, given how simple the map is essentially, but still not enough to carry Netherlands here. That's actually really unfortunate, since the next pick is Team Hong Kong's. If they have a pick here, a strategy, they can win Netherlands 64 instead of going the tiebreaker. Netherlands really needs to step up for the next one.
Yeah, it's dicey because Hong Kong have all the cards now, of which there aren't many left. There's 2 no mods, there's Get Jinxed in the free mod, and there is Higgin Retover in the hidden left.
Yeah, because of how the match has been going when it comes to picks, I'll just call that we're gonna see Cura and Hey Kids because it's the least expected.
Thing is, what do they want to do? Do they want to stick or twist? Go with something comfortable or not? Because from here, you know, if they drop this, they have a tiebreaker to fall back on. Although neither team really want to play it.
Oh, and actually, Get Jinxed.
Oh,
So
okay.
the pick here.
Okay, so Higgin Retour was not banned, but it didn't get picked. That's really rare. It is going to be the free mod.
Maybe both teams felt like the other is too strong, and it would be too big of a gamble in that sense. They probably bet on the fact that both teams had practiced it, so that there wouldn't be a clear advantage because of that.
It's the third and final free mod. We've seen all 3. This one is, I'd say it's relatively standard, but it's definitely got some pretty awkward aim patterns in it. Some awkward aim patterns that can be dodgy for hidden players when it comes to reading.
Yeah, I think Hard Rock is definitely viable here. More than it was for the imprinting one.
Yeah, 'cause we saw a lot of mods on Suki Suki. Imprinting was a bit more conservative, but that works for Hong Kong. Netherlands dropped the ball when they had 4 mods. What's the outcome going to be here?
I'm wondering what the approach will be. Like, how many mods are we going to see? Hong Kong doesn't feel any pressure, so I believe that Hong Kong is just going to go with the bare minimum. They have no reason to get any more than the 2 minimums, because they're guaranteed to play the tiebreaker.
Oh, they're better off just relying on their consistency with no mods and single mods.
Yeah, all the pressure is on Netherlands, so Hong Kong can go with just 2 mods, or they can go with more mods and force Netherlands to pick more mods. And actually, it looks like it's gonna go the way that Netherlands only picking 2 mods and Hong Kong picking 3.
Yep, so Hong Kong with the mod advantage. We'll see if they make use of it. It is match point for Hong Kong.
And it indeed is Hong Kong's pick as well, so they probably have practiced this one. Although we're so late into the match that these are the picks that you don't prepare for that much, I'd say.
Yeah, I think this pick is more like, oh, let's just give it a go. I think for Hong Kong.
Most likely. Oh, there's an unfortunate miss from Vivelian, really hurting Team Netherlands' chances.
The end of that first chorus. Advantage Hong Kong 3 FCs to 2.
Yeah, and Lily missing as well. and right after Lily Colte dropping combo as well. So Hong Kong is in a better position here. Things are looking rough for Netherlands.
Yeah, it is. A bit of a slow bit where they can push that advantage. They'll be at around 300k by the next chorus. Huge opportunity to seal this game right here. Still holding well. Still 3-2.
No sign of weakness from the side of Hong Kong.
No early chokes there. No late drops. At least once.
Laser dropping and Gid missing the last circle of the map. That's a point for Hong Kong and 6-4 victory to Hong Kong over the Netherlands.
Such a close game, this, man. Back and forth the entire time, but they do dodge the tiebreaker. It's going to be Hong Kong taking a very hard-fought win. Netherlands drop down to the losers bracket. And Hong Kong will march on into the winners bracket quarterfinals, where they will face the United Kingdom.
Maybe Team Netherlands just opt out for not wanting to win this one so that they wouldn't have to play the tiebreaker. Maybe they made a deal that we won't play tiebreaker.
Yeah. It's like, nah, it's okay. We won't make you play Virgin Code. It's fine.
Yeah, let's not play that one.
Yeah, it's a rematch. Hong Kong, UK. We had them in the groups last year, and they beat us 4-2 in the groups, I remember. So that's a spicy one.